What is dividend? A dividend is a distribution of a portion of a company's earnings, decided by the board of directors, to a class of its shareholders. Dividends can be issued as cash payments, as shares of stock or other property. In order to be taxed as a dividend, the payment must be made out of the company's earnings and profits. When a corporation earns a profit or surplus, the corporation can either reinvest it in the business, called retained earnings, or it can distribute it to the shareholders. A corporation can distribute a dividend to its shareholders out of its retained earnings, which is accumulated from its past profits and losses. In many jurisdictions, companies are required to withhold tax from payments of dividends to shareholders. A dividend tax is generally charged at the individual's tax rate. However, rates may differ depending on various factors, including the individual's overall income or the country in which the company is based. There are several types of dividends. Cash dividends are those paid out in the form of a check or electronic transfer. Stock dividends are dividends paid out in the form of additional shares of the issuing company. Property dividends, or dividend in kind, are those paid out in the form of assets from the issuing corporation or other assets. While dividends are a way for companies to distribute profits to shareholders, it is not a right but a privilege to receive dividends. The board of directors must decide to either retain the earnings or distribute them in the form of dividends. Additionally, not all companies offer dividends to their shareholders, and the decision to pay dividends is at the discretion of the company's board of directors. In summary, a dividend is a distribution of a company's earnings to its shareholders, typically in the form of cash, stock, or other property. It is a way for companies to reward their shareholders and provide a return on their investment. However, the decision to pay dividends lies with the company's board of directors, and not all companies choose to offer dividends to their shareholders.